Oh yes, your earth can heal. Oh yes, things can transmutate that seem impossible. Logical solutions will not always be what is needed at this time. What is needed at this time is love. The flowers come to teach you about love, and they bring you a blessing. I am Quan Yin. I stand in the garden. I am the garden, and the flowers are the garden, and your hearts are the garden. And that garden and that heart is the ability to bring the higher dimension gently through the earth. Now then, the light that is coming into the earth is infusing into the material plane, and it is somewhat rougher. Those of you who have been practicing, connecting with the garden, connecting through meditation, connecting through your practices of peace, of harmony, of meditation, of coming into wholeness, of yoga, of tai chi, of qigong, of healing energy, of contemplation, those of you who have been practicing these different ways have been bringing the energy in and are more used to it. And so it is integrated and it is digested more fully within your beings. When you allow your beings to be the peace that you are and you trust in the parts of yourself that know. The particles within each one of you in this circle this evening are greater. The particles of trust and light and spirit are greater fused together than they are in many other beings in your planet. So you become the pillars of light on the planet. When Saint Germain spoke to you of being that column of the violet flame, of being that column of transmutation and light in your life and in your world, he was seriously letting you know and honoring you that you are the transmutating tones and vibrations that move through this world, that you are creating the vibrations that bring together the unity consciousness. You are one and you are many, and we are one and we are many, and we are all together. We are all one, and the earth is one, and she is many, and she is all together with you. And the stars, the sun, the moon, the asteroids, the light, the solar flares that you are experiencing are creating a bellow of light, an opening of light to infuse more light into the planet. And so, yes, on a daily basis, you have to go back to your practices and back to finding the peace within you and being that peace. Because there is a daily, momentary, moment-by-moment shake-up. That vibratory space that we have called perfect time, the vibratory space that we call the garden, the vibratory space that you perhaps call heaven, or that you perhaps call nirvana, that you perhaps call Shambhala, that you perhaps call just the place of light. All of these spaces exist, and they are more in the physical form than ever before, and more in your form. So you are changing. If you trust in that, and you do the practices that remind you that you do know and how to trust, you will bring light into the earth and you will enjoy your life more fully. You were not put here to suffer. Suffering is something that you can be liberated from. That is why in the terms of suffering and liberation from samsara, that is why those terms exist, because you can liberate yourself. Hold your hands up now, near the heart, open to receive. Draw the breath in the garden and the flowers of blessing in. You may turn your third eye to the sky if you wish to visualize the flower or flowers that come to you. Speak to those flowers. Image with them, commune with them, plant them in your gardens. Eat their roots. Use them for fragrances, for essences, for healing, for wholeness. I am Quan Yin, speaking from the garden. Tone 5 times and receive your flower blessing. Om.